I'd like to start with the champion, Alex Pereira. Alex, you have fought the best of the best in your time in the UFC. Israel Adesanya, other former world champions. But where do you think Khalil ranks against those guys you've already beaten?
Bom, o Khalil tá o próximo agora. Não tenho o que contestar, né? Todo o trabalho que ele vem fazendo, né? Pô, várias vitórias, né? Pô, um strike onde a organização achou que deveria colocar essa luta e, pô, eu achei muito bom. Bom, acho que ele tá entre os melhores ali, né? Pô, vem mostrando isso, né? Os números estão falando por si. Eu acho que é isso.
You mentioned his striking there. You are one of the best kickboxers of all time. How do you think Khalil's striking, in terms of being a kickboxer, ranks up against some of those other opponents you faced? He says he has a secret move that he might be able to pull off in the fight. Do you think there's anything in combat sports that you haven't seen he could pull off?
Não sei. Pode ter, não sei não.
Khalil, well, obviously you're going up against a guy with a lot of momentum in Alex. Do you think it would be extra sweet, not just to win the world title, but to beat a guy who's knocking everyone out that everyone says is this monster? Would it be extra special to beat someone like Alex?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at the guy's record. Look at what he's done. Look where he's, positioned himself. So, yeah, it would be extra sweet. It would mean a lot. It'd be major.
There's been a lot of talk about wrestling and striking in this fight and about who's going to shoot for takedowns and stuff, but you are the longer-serving MMA fighter. Wouldn't it benefit you to go in there and try and grapple him and maybe beat him in that way?
Yeah, so I'd love to be able to speak on this, publicly. When I was asked the question by Michael Bisping early on, if I would change my game plan to secure the win, the main thing that I was trying to say is that I've worked myself hard enough to get to this point till now. It would not make sense to switch who I am as a fighter, to completely switch the game plan just to secure a win. The main reason that I've always wanted this fight, really, is for the fans. You got two of the best strikers in the world going at it. And that's what I want to give the fans. That's what I want to give you guys. So for you guys to be, anyone who's fans of me, I'm like, it's MMA, and Alex has said it before. It's MMA, anything can happen. But what I'm trying to make sure that everybody knows is that when I step in there, you get to expect the best version of me. And the best version of me is not someone who switches my plan and then out of nowhere in my career decides to become a wrestler. So that's kind of like, I'm just trying to make that point clear.
At Media Day, you said you felt it was important to come back here and fight in Salt Lake, given how your last fight here played out. You said, it wasn't Marab's fault, it wasn't your fault. The fight was just kind of boring, and you wanted to bring fans here in Salt Lake, an exciting fight. Do you believe Mario Batista is the type of fighter that can bring that to you for these 3 rounds on Saturday?
Sim, eu acho que, independente do adversário, né? Só de voltar aqui já é uma alegria muito grande lutar para os fãs aqui em Salt Lake City. Eu acho que eu fui muito bem recebido a última vez. Então, estou voltando aqui mais uma vez. Sim, eu acho que o Mário ou qualquer outro, eu tinha que fazer a minha performance melhor. Então, eu que tinha que fazer um pouco mais daquilo que é preciso e fazer uma grande luta para todo mundo.
Batan, tem muito se fala sobre o seu futuro. Você pode, de repente, lutar boxe, lutar nos pesados, dos médios de novo. Eu sei que você já falou sobre isso. Minha pergunta é, isso só existe porque os fãs querem ver você em diversas situações. Por que você acha que você se conecta com os fãs dessa forma? O que tem de tão especial em você que os fãs querem te ver em tantas possibilidades?
Bom, acho que é um conjunto, né? Mas eu acho que o principal mesmo é o trabalho que eu vim fazendo, né? O que eu entrego para eles, porque eles estão ali, estão pagando e quer ver luta, entendeu? E eu estou entregando isso para eles. Mas também eu consigo mostrar para eles, né, a minha humildade, né? Alguns vão dar risada, mas o meu carisma, né? Um cara meia fechada. Mas é assim, eu acho que isso está encantando eles.
Aldo.
Chama!
Question for Kayla Harrison. Kayla, obviously you've come into the UFC with so much hype, and it seems like everyone wants to push you into this title picture as quickly as they can. Do you look at this title fight and sort of think, which one I'd rather fight if I win this Saturday?
I love you too! No, I don't. I don't look at this and, fill in the blank. It doesn't matter. It's only a matter of time. I'm the uncrowned queen, and first Saturday night I smash Ketlin, and then I come for my title. So enjoy it while you can, ladies.
Earlier this week in an interview with Volkanovski and Dan Hooker, you said that you would elbow Juliana for free. She responded, made some comments about roid rage. Are you sure that wouldn't be a bit more of a personal affair?
Again, I would do that for free, but I really want to be UFC champion. I have more finishes than Juliana has wins, so I don't know what she's talking about. She better slow down.
Juliana, any response?
I know violence, and Kayla just got here to the scene. As far as I'm concerned,
Just got here.
I've
won 2 Olympic gold medals. I've been doing.
what does that
since I
have
was
to do with
6
being in the
years
UFC?
old, honey.
What does that have to do with being in the UFC? As far as I'm concerned, the last time she faced a Brazilian, she came running into the UFC. So if I have anything to say
You
about
started your career in 2009. You're 10-5. I started in 2018, and I'm 17-1.
yeah, it's easy to be 17-1 when you're fighting frickin' tomato cans.
Who have you
Kayla.
fought?
What was that? Who have you?
Who gave her a mic?
The same person that gave you one, sweetie.
Question for Kevin Holland back here. We saw you yesterday show up at Media Day. You had a pink belt on, you had some pink sneakers. You said, hey, maybe we can get some pink shorts this month. Just wanted to give you a chance to say why the month of October is so important to you.
Yeah, you know, gotta look out for the boobies. So, you know, breast cancer awareness, I'm all about it. Plus, I like pink, you know, especially when it don't stink. You know what it is.
And yesterday you said at Media Day, you said if it's a straight up fist fight, I win every time. But most of these guys want to get in there and point fight with me. Do you think that Roman will be willing to engage in a straight up fist fight with you?
No, I don't think so. Roman will use some grappling, and it's expected, you know. So
When you last
we'll
time
see how it
saw
goes.
my grappling there?
Said what, buddy?
When the last time grappled? When just somebody take me down?
You said, when's the last time somebody took you down? I don't plan on taking you down.
That's what I mean. We'll fight there and everybody will see what will happen.
No, bro. You plan on taking me down. I don't know if you understood.
No,
what I'm saying.
I don't have answer.
Same way
about
you
this
did with
question.
Anthony
I never
Smith,
did
and then that one
this
guy you
thing.
fought where you were pulling guard and trying to grab his ankles and shit. Like,
No.
don't you ain't
First-
got a cap for the fans, bro. Put the mic down. He was asking me a question. He's gonna ask you one in a couple seconds.
No.
Just relax, buddy. Relax.
No, listen.
Relax, buddy. Relax.
I'm a black belt. BJJ black belt.
In what?
I have 2 belts.
I have 2 gold medals and 2 world titles.
Isso aqui
And
não é
millions of
judô.
dollars.
This não judô.
Saturday
This
night, we
MMA.
find out.
This no judô.
Saturday night.
This I see you. I see you.
I see you soon.
Saturday.
Oi.
I see you. I show you.
And for Khalil, right over here, you said or talked about all the adversity that you had to come throughout your mixed martial arts journey. You know, seeing your face on all these posters, being on this stage just a few days ahead of that opportunity to challenge for the title, man. How does it make you feel?
I would say, at the moment, the main thing I'm thinking about is like, ask yourself this question, right? Everybody in the crowd, ask yourself this question. Like, what do you want in life? Like, what do you actually want? Not material, right? Not material. When it comes down to like a feeling, of a vision that you see of yourself, what do you want and what's stopping you? Because that's what I'm asking myself right now. And that's what I've asked myself all the way up until this point. What's stopping me from getting what I want? For me, the answer has been myself. I think that it's the same for a lot of people. A lot of times it's ourselves that's in front of us, that's stopping us. So for me, it's like I've overcome that so many times. And I'm at this point right now. And it's still a challenge. The challenge is not done. I got the scariest man in the division right here. And we got to face ourselves on Saturday. So it means a lot, man. Like I'm continuously working, and I'm going to continue to work. And you know, like as good as it feels right now, and as big as this moment is for me, I know that it's not the end, and I'm just going to keep on trucking. So I'm here, you know.
And to piggyback off of that, do you believe that right now, this fight week is the best Khalil Roundtree Jr. that we could get to go into a title fight like this?
I could say confidently, yeah. I've never worked this hard in my life. I've never been so consistent in my training. You know, I've got a great support group that hold me accountable, that keep me busy, keep me working. So yeah, I think, you know, so far this is the best, and I definitely can see myself getting even better.
Listen, this is the difference. This is the difference between me and all of these girls. I come here and they complain, she skipped the line, she's on steroids, it's not fair, she shouldn't do this, she shouldn't do that. If this was my division and I was the champion, I would say, come the fuck over and I'll show you who's champion.
Thank y'all for coming out. Stay with us.
CBA, never say I've been on my grind for 7 days. Need a race, swear to